Let's look at slightly more difficult aspect of algebra that has to do with powers. Okay, so here we are told that write 128 in the form 2 to the power of k. Okay, how do we do that? So obviously what we are saying, well, first, let's identify what I'm having here. 2, that is my base, meaning the number that is taken to power of k, and the outcome of that multiplication, because taking a number to a power basically means I am multiplying that number by itself a specific number of times. Therefore, the outcome of multiplication is called product. So I have the product, the base, the power. So what am I looking for? I am looking for power. So in maths, when I'm looking for power, I am saying log. That word means I am looking for power. Of what base? 2. And of what product? 128. Basically, I'm saying I am looking for power. When I take 2 to that particular power, I'm going to get 128. That's how I will find the value of k. So how do we do that? We put that in our calculator. Now, everybody have a slightly different calculator, but you have to look for the one that will have log written on it and will have like a small square and a bigger square. That's the way you have to see it in your calculator. Like I'm saying, depending the type of calculator you're going to have. So in this small space in your calculator, you're going to put 2. And in the big square or rectangle here, you're going to put 128. And then when you press equal, you will get that value is 7. So basically, 128 can be written as 2 to the power of 7, still the same value. Okay, let's have a look at part B, or part 2. Okay, so part 2. Hence, what does that word mean? Hence means with the knowledge that you just acquired. And what is that knowledge that you just acquired? That's it. That 128 can be written as 2 to the power of 7. Excuse me. So with that knowledge, otherwise, solve the following equation. Again, what does that mean? It means that I have to find the value of x. I have to tell them that x is equal a number. But the problem I'm having here that I have 4x plus 1 here. Okay, so what is that again? That is my power. So again, what we can do, we can use the knowledge that we just acquired. So instead of 128, we can replace that with 2 to the power of 7. So this side of the equation, I'm not changing it to 4x plus 1, and that equal 2 to the power of 7. Now, when our base is the same, so when base is equal base, so the same number on both sides of the equation, therefore, we can equal power to power. We can equal power to power. So that means 4x plus 1 equals 7. And then we solve that. So how do we solve that? Well, we want the value of x, and we have 4 here and 1. They have to go. So what do we do? First, it's the easiest to move the number to the other side. So 4x remain. 7 we have on the other side. We take 1, move to the other side of the equation. Therefore, what happens? It changes the sign to the opposite. And then last thing, I don't want 4x, 4 meaning multiply by x. I want just x. So how do we get rid of this multiplication? We divide, and if I divide one side of the equation, I have to divide the second side of the equation. So therefore, my x equal, I take that, I put it in my calculator, and I get 3 over 2. Now, that is one way of solving it. But again, if I am looking really at the idea what we said, we are looking for x, and x is in my power. I can still use the same idea here with logs, because I'm saying I am looking for power. What's the base? 2. What's the product? 128. And that equal my power. which is 4x plus 1. Now again, when I put that in the calculator, I will get that that value is 7. So whether I will go this direction or this direction, I'm going to achieve the same thing, yeah? So when, again, you are looking for power, you are saying log. You are putting here at the small square, you are putting your base, meaning the number that is taken to that power. Then in that bigger square, you put in the product, meaning the outcome of that multiplication, and therefore that when you press equal, your calculator will give you the power. Hopefully that didn't confuse you but helped you. The key is to understand those elements.